Good morning, everyone. It has been a very frustrating morning. All of my cameras are non-functional. My actual fancy video camera that my partner bought me for Christmas is broken and needs replacing. Not even my phones are working. I played around with my webcam. I tried live streaming to no avail. I may have to invest in new equipment or approach things differently. This wasn't a pleasant way to wake up. My intention for the day got changed unexpectedly, and I was thrown an obstacle, and I am technologically inept, so for me it is a major obstacle. Clearly I made some headway because I made room for a video. I don't know how much room I have, so I don't know how long I can talk for this video to last. I could take it as a sign from the universe because I have an obstacle that is above and beyond my comprehension and skill level at this current juncture, to bow out, to quit. I could lose my cool, get frustrated, and work myself into a tizzy that I keep with me the rest of the day, feel flustered and anxious and restless and unnerved, and carry that energy throughout my day because I did this first thing in the morning, and that's been no way to wake up, to have every system down and to my current skill level unfixable. Maybe having to purchase new equipment. I'm not sure how I'm going to fix this, and I don't have a large stockpile of advanced recordings. I could allow it to get the best of me. I could quit. Life throws us little obstacles, little hills, and big old mountains in our way every day. Whether you are trying to achieve something or just existing. Car breaks down before you're ready to go to work. The simple things in life can become extremely complicated. Have you ever had one of those days where everything that can go wrong does go wrong? Little hills or big mountains. And you have a couple of options when this happens. Quitting. Bowing out is an option. Giving up is an option. But mountains and obstacles are to be expected. Sooner or later, things change, and you have to change with them. Obstacles and difficulties occur, and you have to adapt to them. The farther you climb in a direction, the more time passes, the more things change, and the more difficult it becomes. The saying, new levels bring new devils. The deeper you try to dive, the more complex it becomes. So make sure the things that you are chasing and facing are worth your time. When you come upon a mountain, it may just be a molehill. It may not be a mountain, even if it's above your current capacities and skill sets to maneuver the situation. I could take this as a sign. I could be pessimistic and take this as a sign from the universe that it's time for me to quit doing this. And I've spoken that I may not do this past this year, but I have made a commitment to myself that I wish that I were able to keep, because I made a commitment to myself. So I could be pessimistic, I could lose my cool, become frustrated, and I could bow out. I could quit because it's got difficult. And what worked yesterday is no longer working today. Or I could use observe, describe, participate. Step back, take a moment, assess the situation for just its facts. Take a literal moment away if necessary to cool, calm, and collect myself so I can objectively look at the situation, perhaps even sleep it off for the night sometimes when we have difficulties and problems we can't sort out. Taking a pause or literally sleeping on it, the solution becomes clearer if you go and take a walk or sleep. You wake up the next day with a clearer head, and you can figure out the problem and figure out how to move forward in a way that you didn't before. It may require more sweat equity, more time, energy, attention. It may require you to learn new skills you didn't anticipate learning in order to keep up. It may require investments of money that you didn't anticipate. It may require you to utilize every skill in your toolkit of emotional mastery as not to carry forward this frustrating morning or frustrating event or frustrating event into the rest of your day, your temperament to change and to act out and act irrationally in the moment or on through the day. Spin down that rabbit hole and have it affect other areas of your life. Or you can take the time you need to reassess, to regroup, to calm and center yourself. And you can work to figure it out, even if it involves learning something new and having to expand and stretch yourself, or doing more difficult things than you anticipated. Life is filled with obstacles. Life is not only a marathon. Life is like hurdles on a track. And sometimes the hurdles are high and sometimes the hurdles are little, but day in and day out we have to hop. When it comes to life's difficulties, don't catastrophize, don't lose your cool, don't lose your head, don't lash out and react in the moment in anger and frustration or externally towards other people and other things. Don't allow it to drag you down for the entire day because you've hit a mountain, because you've hit a hurdle. Act appropriately, practice your skills and your coping to contain your inner serenity. Realize that these are given and you have to change with the times. The skills and tools you used before to do a certain thing may not be effective anymore, and you may have to change your approach. So once you've gathered yourself, you've taken a break and you've reassessed the situation, realize you have more competency and capacity than you give yourself credit for. If you have to learn a new skill, a new way of doing it, learn that new way. Don't catastrophize. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. And realize that most mountains in life, we are fully capable of surmounting, climbing, passing that mountain. Don't bow down to a mountain, even if it takes regrouping, reassessing, and some time, energy, attention, money, extra sweat equity, focus, learning new skills, unanticipated change in your approach, time to figure out how to climb that mountain. Don't quit. Don't throw in the towel. Don't bow out. Don't fold just because there's a mountain, even if it seems high. Don't quit so quickly. I'll link to that below as well. Always try first. And if at first you don't succeed, try again within reason. Make sure you're climbing the right mountain. Or I can accept that this is just a part of reality. Things change all the time, and your approach needs to change, and obstacles and mountains and hurdles are a part of reality. Regroup, recollect myself, find a different approach, and figure it out, even if that requires me to do things slightly differently, to learn a new way, to invest in new equipment, to invest in a new approach. That this is the universe telling me it's time to adapt and grow and change and push myself a little harder. We can face most things in life. Even if we have to think about it a minute to figure out exactly how we need to grow, change, adapt, and cope to do so. Don't bow out to any old mountain. They're everywhere. Don't bow out making a molehill into a mountain. Don't act out because you've got a mountain. Only bow down to Mount Everest. Unless, of course, you're capable of climbing Mount Everest, and you climb that damn mountain too. Always try first before you assume that just because it's gotten difficult, it's insurmountable. Quote of the day, finally. We bow only to the highest mountain. To the mountains that are unequivocally, unarguably, not based on our own perceptions of our limitations and capacities, but factually beyond our capacity to surmount. Only give up when necessary, absolutely necessary. Be willing to be adaptable, flexible, and changeable. Be willing to face the hurdles, obstacles, and mountains in your life. The little daily ones and the big ones. And be willing to learn to do so with a cool head. Even if you need to step away from the problem for a while to figure out a new solution. Good morning, goodbye, thank God this video worked. I still need some work to fix this mountain. Good morning, goodbye, love you guys. Have a better day than I've been having. May you not find too many mountains today. Peace. Love. Biker boots. Good morning, goodbye.